Hi, my name is Skylar Yance, and this is my final reflection for my Introduction to Business class with Professor Ramos. Looking back on the semester, I want to talk about what stood out to me the most, how my understanding of business changed, what challenged me, and how I plan to use what I learned moving forward. One of the biggest things that I learned from this course is that running a business takes a lot more than just a good product or service. Before this class, I mostly thought about business as a series of basic decisions: pricing things correctly, advertising well, working hard, and treating customers right. I still believe all those things matter, but I understand now that they're only a part of the picture. A business can have a great product and still struggle if the finances are not managed correctly, if the marketing is aimed at the wrong people, or if the owners grow faster than the business can support. That became especially clear to me through the Green Earth Cafe case study that we done. Before working through that assignment, I probably would have viewed opening new locations as proof that a business is actually doing well. The case showed me that growth doesn't always mean business is healthy. If cash flow, bookkeeping, forecasting, staffing, and planning cannot keep up, growth can actually become one of the biggest risks that a business can face. That lesson stood out to me because I'm a part of Mountain Moment Rentals, an inflatable and event rental business. As the business grows, it can be easy to think the next step is simply buying another inflatable, offering more services, or accepting more bookings. This course helped me understand that every expansion decision has to make sense financially first before making it. We have to think about the cost of the equipment, the maintenance, the insurance, the transportation, staffing, storage, and unexpected repairs before doing large expansions or taking on bookings that we can't. We also have to consider weather cancellations and whether the pricing is high enough to cover all those expenses while still making a profit. Bringing in more money does not automatically mean the business is becoming more successful. What matters is how much it costs to earn that money and whether the business is prepared to handle the extra work. That is probably one of the most practical lessons that I learned because I can apply it to Mountain Moment Rentals immediately. The marketing material also changed how I think about reaching out to customers. Before this class, I mainly thought of marketing as posting advertisements and trying to get as many people as possible to see the advertisements. Now I understand that effective marketing starts with knowing exactly who the customer is, what they need, and why they would choose our business or a business over another. For Mountain Moment Rentals, our customers may include parents planning birthday parties, schools, churches, community events, and people hosting larger events, weddings, so on and so forth. Each of those customers, they may care about different things that we offer and how we do them. Parents may care the most about safety, obviously, price, reliability. Schools and churches, they may need clear communication, insurance information, and enough equipment for a larger group. Understanding those differences can help us advertise more effectively instead of using the same message for every single customer we're trying to reach. The lessons on customer service and emotional intelligence also will be helpful. An inflatable business involves a lot of direct communication with customers, and not every situation is going to go perfectly. Weather changes, schedule moves, equipment can have problems, and customers may become frustrated. This class helped me see how important it is to stay calm, communicate clearly, and focus on solving the problem without making the situation worse. The course also changed how I think about ethics and social responsibility. Before the semester, I mostly thought of ethics as simply following the law and treating people fairly. Now I understand that ethics also includes being honest about pricing, making safety a priority, and keeping promises that you make to customers, treating workers properly, and taking responsibility when something does go wrong. For a business like Mountain Moment Rentals, trust is going to matter for us. Customers are allowing us to provide equipment that their children and families will use. Being dependable and putting safety first can help build a stronger reputation and lead to repeat customers. The business plan was another assignment that challenged me because it forced me to connect every part of the business together. The target market, marketing strategy, organizational structure, finances, and overall goals. They all have to be cohesive and support one another. My first draft had sections that sounded fine, individually, but they all didn't really point to the same direction. Going back and correcting that helped me understand that a business plan is not just a group of separate sections. It's one complete strategy, and that is something that I can use moving forward with Mount Moment Rentals that I'm a part of. As this business still develops, we're going to try to understand who we are trying to serve, what services we want to focus on, how much growth we can handle, and what systems need to be in place before expanding. So, looking ahead, I can already see in several ways I will use what I learned in this class. This is my final summer course, and after one more fall semester, I'll finish my associates and be heading towards my bachelor's. And this class and the organization of it and the skills that I learned from it are only going to help me as I progress forward. So, thank you.